Good morning, Carolyn here from Mustard Seeds Wellness. I wanted to pop in on this Mother's Day to wish all the moms a happy Mother's Day. And I also wanted to acknowledge that Mother's Day is not always easy for those of us who've lost a mom, or for moms who've lost a child, or for people who have challenging relationships with mothers, or they're estranged from their mothers, or maybe never knew their mother. There's a lot of sometimes complicated mother relationships, blended family relationships, and it runs the gamut. And so while this is often a beautiful day of celebration, sometimes it's a challenging day. And I want to celebrate all the moms, and I also want to acknowledge some of the challenge as well. I'd also like to offer a bit of a reflection today, and I would also like to offer a very brief heart math breathing meditation that, if this is a difficult day for you, that you can use to encourage a positive feeling within yourself. So, for me, having lost my mom in 2021, right before Mother's Day, Mother's Day has ever since been something of a bittersweet day. But I wanted to share something that I have experienced over the past few years in my grief journey that has been very profound, and I don't know if it gets talked about a lot, and so I wanted to bring it up here. And this is the concept of something called continuing bonds, where a loved one has passed, and through meditation, sometimes through prayer, through memories, through things that we do to honor our loved one's legacy, we can still have a relationship with our loved one even though they've passed. And I've approached the grieving process with my mom's passing very differently than I approached the grieving process when my dad passed away back in 2013. When my dad passed, I did not stop to grieve at all. Of course, I was devastated, but I didn't stop. I didn't make myself still. I didn't grieve. I just went back to work, and then I took on another job, and then I took on another job. I didn't want to feel that pain, and it ended up being tremendously detrimental to my mental and physical health. And so with my mom, I've really made a conscious effort to experience grief, and the result has been what I would say is a very real continuing bond with my mom, where I can feel her presence almost all the time. And what's been really beautiful is, when she was alive, of course, schedules and geographical constraints, I couldn't always take her everywhere with me that I wanted to take her. And now I can, and I feel her there. And it's really beautiful, and it's very profound. So I just wanted to offer that, share that experience, and it's a possibility, and it can be very hopeful. So wherever you are in your grief journey, I wish you all the love and support and strength in the world, and that your journey brings peace. And I'd like to wrap up this little video just to share this heart math brief little meditation. So I actually learned heart math in a meditation class that my mom took at her senior center. And the gentleman who taught who ran this group, it was a meditation group, he ran this group, and he taught the resonance heart math, and he taught tapping, like emotional freedom technique tapping. And it was so profoundly helpful to my mom. She had dementia, she had a lot of anxiety, and these techniques were so helpful to her, and I just fell in love with heart math. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to learn this. And I ended up getting certified as a heart math practitioner, and I use it in my coaching quite often. So heart math is a breathing meditation, and it's heart centered. And the concept is that, our heart has its own little brain. It's where our intuition lives. There's a lot that lives in the heart. And when we can connect with our heart, it helps our body, mind, and soul come into greater coherence. And particularly in times of stress, in times of grief, when we're feeling anxiety or anger or frustration, all these kind of draining kinds of emotions, we can do this little, I'm going to teach this to you today. It's called quick coherence, and it's like 2 minutes. You can do it anywhere. And it's just really helpful to take those kind of draining emotions that we might be experiencing and turn them into more affirming emotions. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to get settled, whatever's comfortable for you. You can close your eyes for this meditation. I mean, sometimes I do this in the line at the grocery store. I'll do it in public if I have to, but I keep my eyes open. If you're comfortable closing your eyes, feel free. If you'd like to keep your eyes open, you can do that too. You can lay down, you can sit up, you can stand up, you can walk, whatever feels right for you. But what we're going to do in this quick coherence meditation is we're going to focus our attention on the heart center. I'm a tangible person, so I really feel like I have to put my hand on my heart. It helps me to connect. So I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to put my hand on my heart, and I'm just going to breathe. I'm going to breathe in and out of that heart center. We can do 5 seconds in on the breath and 5 seconds out, or we can do whatever is comfortable for you. I'm just going to breathe because I'll be talking too. So I've got my hand on my heart center. I'm breathing in and out of the heart center. And I'm just going to take a moment to really connect with that heart center. And now I'm going to conjure up a positive memory, an affirming memory. This could be of a place, it could be of a person, it could be of an experience, it could be of a pet. Anything that brings up a really positive, affirming feeling. Today, being Mother's Day, I'm going to conjure up a beautiful memory with my mom. There's so many. And I'm just going to breathe in and out of my heart center while I'm holding that affirming thought, that affirming picture in my mind's eye. For me, this initiates a shift from feeling tired and frustrated and sad to hopeful and energized. And that's the goal of this quick little meditation. Connecting with the breath, connecting with the heart, connecting with an affirming experience. And knowing that these things are available to us at all times. And when you're ready, take a deep breath. And come back. So that was heart math quick coherence. Again, super fast. You can do it anywhere. And I hope that it brings you some peace and some joy. Have a beautiful day.